This is Jack again on Psychics. Okay, let's start. You had the psychic, okay? Now psychics were system placements in this world to make sure human beings remain within their pre-programmed lives, as I explained in a previous interview. That all human beings' lives, the moment they are born, are already pre-programmed, already placed, preordained, everything. They just walk that which has already been placed for them. And psychics were those as systems that made sure that human beings remain in that and do not deviate at all. Another placement. There was many. Making sure human beings just don't find out who they are. And so, there is a system inside psychics. It looks as follows. It's got a round circular placement inside the mind. Okay? Connected to the spine area, which is vertical. Which is vertical along the spine. And then it had like these if you place a spider on its back, its legs, in terms of how its legs is formed, like reaching out, exactly like that, but now put it up, that's how it's like a spider's, yeah, exactly like a spider looks like. So, in other words, a human being comes along and ask, or doesn't even ask for specific information. They either ask for specific information or don't. It doesn't matter. So what happens is that when the psychic sits in front of the human being, you're sitting in front of the camera right now, okay? Well, you're basically looking at me right now. So, in terms of you sitting in front of me, what would happen is I'm the psychic, you're the human being asking for a specific reading or a specific question or to contact a specific person, etc. The name doesn't even have to be mentioned. So what happens is the psychic then, now this is when the soul construct also still existed. So remember, your soul construct within you and within the psychic contains all your information. Past lives, this lives, all that is still to come in your life is all in your soul construct. It's in existence in its entirety. So all the information is in you within your soul construct. So all the psychic has to do is connect with your soul. And that's it. Because in your soul is all that is of you, that is here, that was, and that is to come. So basically the psychic will then with these claws connect into you. Okay, will connect here, mind, and along your body. And then the soul placement from here, from your solar plexus, from the psychic solar plexus will connect to your solar plexus where the soul construct is placed within. Their information is then sucked out of you as the being coming to see me as the psychic, and sucking out all your information into me as the psychic, into that round circular placement of the mind, that vertical placement along the spine, and also the claws, everything. Sucks out all the information into the psychic for a moment. And that's how psychics did readings. Even through, because everything of you, as I've said, exists within you. Your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, who you are, what you've experienced, your desires, fucking everything is in you. All, and it's information, it's system information. So it's a psychic as a system, plugging into the system, downloading the information and speaking the information. Sometimes it's exactly what it is you want to hear. And even going to see psychics was already programmed and placed in to make sure that human beings who possibly might, just deviate and find something that will open the key to them, psychics come into play. So psychics were systems. And that's exactly how they retrieved information. Even, let's say you ask them something, but it's in your mind, like a thought. Doesn't matter. Because of that claw placement in here, it locks immediately into your mind. All your information is downloaded in the psychic and they can speak your thoughts. That's as simple as that. That's how it happened. So psychics did not have any contact with dimensional beings. Nor really did the channels, because the channels merely spoke as mind consciousness system channel placements inside their mind. Suppress their own mind. And another mind speaks. It's all mind. Mind systems. So then, specific information will be given by the psychic, and you'll go, oh my God, that is specific. Yes, I believe you. That is what I must do. I see. And then you fall in the trap of systems, and you do exactly what the fucking psychic told you to do, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be in terms of the entrapment of yourself in a pre-programmed consciousness system reality. And it was as simple as that. So, that's all I have to say about psychics at the moment, so I'll continue in my next interview. Thank you very much.